We need to stop protecting people from tragedy. Instead, go out there and embrace what happens through the tragedy and show people a way through it so they can actually grow from it. When we protect people from that tragedy or to try to protect them or keep them safe, what we actually do is we're actually making them weak, because it's going through that particular situation is what has the person know what they're capable of. Here's an example. Small boys. They're struggling terribly to come to terms with testosterone. Like, what's that really all about? How do I manage it? So they've got to burn it off. They've got to get out there and climb trees and run over hills, and just from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep, they need to be running and playing and fighting and, doing all sorts of stuff where they're using their muscles. They're finding out what they're capable of doing, because what's a man's ultimate job? It's to protect the family and to provide. That's their job. He can't protect them if he's weak and doesn't know what he's capable of. And that's what we're doing to our young boys. We're trying to confine them to a classroom. We're trying to tell them they need to be gentle and to be really nice and kind and all these other things. Those things are important, absolutely. But the fundamental thing is that when you're in a fight with someone to the death, kindness doesn't come into it. Being gentle doesn't come into it. You want your boy to be able to fight and you want to be able to win. Now, does that mean we teach them out there and be the aggressor? No. That's not what I'm talking about. So we still be the example of a loving, kind, caring, sharing person, but we have to allow them to experience what it's like to be a boy. That's the bottom line. When we protect people from hurt and we try to make their life soft and cushy and in cotton wool because that's going to be where it's nicest and warmest, that's called the comfort zone. Nobody learns anything in a comfort zone. Nothing good happens in a comfort zone. Progress, growth, enlightenment, it all happens on the edge of a comfort zone. Well, that happens when we're willing to explore. That's what young boys want to do. That's what people want to do. But we don't. We become politically correct. We try to do all things a particular way now. We try to sanitize everything. There's a word we have to start watching out for. Is someone trying to sanitize this for me? Are they trying to make it easier for me to accept it? Are they trying to do that? Well, if they are, move away from it, because it's not helping you. Go out there and experience it. Learn how hard it is to love and lose someone. Learn how hard it is to have things happen to you and struggle and to come through the other end. It's when we come through the other end, how do we feel? You know what it feels like. We feel great. We feel like a victor. That's what happens. But if we keep getting things sanitized on our behalf, then we don't have that experience. We end up with mediocre. If that's what you want, then that's what's given us the life that we currently have. If you don't want that, then we need to stand out there and be strong and stop sanitizing stuff, people. Stop worrying about other people's feelings. They're responsible for their feeling. I'm responsible for my feeling. We teach people how to be responsible for their feelings, not try to change the rest of the world so this person can wallow in this terrible feeling they have and blame someone else because that someone else has now got control over them. Do you think that's healthy? No, it isn't. We need to teach people that sticks and stones will break my bones and words will never hurt me. It's a stupid saying, but it's effective. We don't say that anymore. When was the last time you saw a child at school with a broken arm? I haven't seen one for a couple of decades. When I was at school of 1,100 kids, we had at least 20 people walk around with broken arms, usually one or two with broken legs. Not as many broken legs, they're stronger bones, but broken arms, they're a common thing. If someone got a broken arm, they're a hero. Not like, oh, you're a weak bastard, you fell off something, can hurt yourself. No, they're a hero. And we all wanted to sign their plaster cast. Remember that? You know, I'm not saying go out there and break your child's arm. I'm saying let them be adventurous. If they break their arm, don't make a big deal of it. Oh, that's a no worries. We just get some plaster on it. She'll be right. Everything's cool. Don't make them feel bad or they've done the wrong thing for exploring and testing their own limits, finding out what they're capable of.